What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd and I'm back with some more Age Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the bottom of the map in the red color, playing as Ra, all the way from France. His name is Kimo. His opponent today, a fellow Frenchman, playing as Loki in the blue color. His name is SunTzu. The map is, what's it called? Tundra Pools. And as you can see, this is game number 2 with no game number 1 happening due to Kimo not turning up to the game on time. We do have a 20-minute grace period. Unfortunately, he did not get here fast enough, and we have to give a victory to, or an admin win for SunTzu, unfortunately. Does not mean that Kimo is out. He did get here in time to play the games, so he just loses that first game. So he can still win this, and we do see him with his Ra, and he's thrown down his dock already and getting things on the way. This is SunTzu's home map, though. He's been picking this map fairly consistently as he feels like he's got a very strong chance of winning this game. Also sending a villager forward here for Kimo, going to be attempting to steal some fish away from this shore here. I like that play as well, because if he can, if say SunTzu wasn't on this side of the map, he would have been a bit of a pickle here. Not only that, I don't think that, or maybe he will be able to spot it. It's very, very close. We just see the docks coming up. Fishing ship are trying to spam up. He probably won't get a fishing spot here. There's, what, 3 left? Kimo very unlucky here, but there's already 4 fishing ship out. We do see him moving over here to grab these spots as well. And then 2 more fishing ship and he's going to be totally fine. We do see an Ulfsark moving around this side. This is a really good spawn for SunTzu, getting the 6 fish spawn. And we do see a single fishing ship getting built, and it's going to be just a little bit too slow as SunTzu gets out the final fish. This fishing ship can, I don't know, potentially steal a spot a little bit later. Not going to be able to get one though. Searching around, but he can use it to build another dock here and sit in the dock and just pick off stuff. We do see Kimo's up with 4 fishing ship already. The second dock going up for SunTzu. No temple just yet. Does have 3 villagers on wood. Doing the shared ox cart shenanigans here. And we do see a villager moving over here to this shore line to throw up another dock. It's totally fine for him at this point. He's going to be, I think he's put maybe too many villagers on wood here. I think 3 villagers on wood is probably better for Egyptian on this map. But all the fish in this spot have been finished. And Kimo's building another fishing ship here. He needs to cancel this one. This is one too many fishing ships. Obviously not quite understanding this side of the map, and we do see him trying to find that extra fish here, and this fishing ship will probably just get deleted here straight away. Kimo a little bit unhappy about that one, and building all of the fish out that he possibly can. System of Bast is here for him though. It's a good relic, and we do see the temple going up now for SunTzu, and we'll see what can happen. It's a very difficult map for Ra as well. I'm surprised to see Kimo going for it. I'm not sure if my commands work. My commands don't work, but all the gold mines are forward here on this map. They're going to be spawning here. You can potentially get a town center close to a second gold mine on this map. Doesn't happen very often, but could get it, so we'll see what happens. And SunTzu normally hits some pretty brutal heroic age timings on this map. We see the laborer going to be searching around, moving forward, and probably going to be putting up a dock on this location here. And the bear chasing him down. Probably going to cross paths with this Ulfsark, which may be unfortunate because SunTzu is on the way to the heroic age, or sorry, to the classical age through Forseti here, and we do have Ptah coming through, and they do run past each other, but it looks like SunTzu possibly not noticing that one. But the Ankh of Ra is here. That's a huge relic for Loki players. We will see him trying to sneak a dock up in this corner here and then start getting harassed up. We see multiple docks coming onto this fish as Kimo really wants to harass that one there. I like that. We do see the Ursa going to come over here and grab this Ankh of Ra. And there's the monument to the villagers coming up now for Kimo. Granary coming down as well. And the Ulfsark sneaking in onto this location as well, potentially going to throw up the dock here as well, or if he just walks into the enemy base trying to get a spy onto one of these villages. We do see the gold mines here. You can see they're quite far away from town centers, which is going to be difficult. There's the Forseti. Still no spy on this location, potentially going to spy over here. The Ulfsark going to be getting, the Skraeling going to be taking some damage. And we do see the spy going down there, and the Skraeling will get away with its life. I'm not seeing anything produced just yet on this location. We do see Persine coming through. The dock coming up for Kimo over here as well. And no second town center just yet. We don't see any Persine coming through for Kimo yet. Maybe he is. No, not going to be building it. There's some cabinets coming out. Building some fishing ship into these docks as well. It's a little bit short on resources for some reason. Does have hand axe and pickaxe as well. Not building anything on this side just yet. And he can pop these fishing ship out now and steal these spots here as the Hersa is starting to get built, as he's spamming them out quite fast as well. Still don't see any barracks coming down for Kimo, who may actually... I mean, he's got wooden wall segments around here, so it's kind of safe. But and there is also a shifting sands that can happen, but we can see this dock get targeted. We do see Persine coming through, cabinet getting produced as well, just to defend against it. That's very smart. Fishing ships popping out now for Kimo, as 6 fishing ship just going to be sitting in this dock. He needs to build out longboats to deal with this, and Kimo just hiding in the corner for the time being. And a couple of these fishing ship going to be having to sit in this dock here, as well as Kimo moving out with cabinets over here as well, harassing these fish. Very, very smart to do so, getting himself a big advantage. There's the armory coming up now for Kimo, as SunTzu moving in with this Hersa, looking for something to do with him. He doesn't have all the Thanes just yet. He should be researching it fairly soon, though. Armory coming up for SunTzu as well. He's looking for a, sort of like a semi-fast heroic, it's looking like. Actually, probably more of like a fast heroic, though. Going after the fishing ship, we'll be able to pick it off. Big win there for Kimo, going after the other one as well. System Robust coming in now for Kimo, as he's grabbed that one, but a little bit late. We've got some very cheap villages here. We do see the gold mine here for Kimo. One thing that Kimo does incredibly well is utilizes the market early to delay needing to go out to that gold mine. We do see some houses going up in this corner, keeping an eye on this town center as well, this settlement I should say. And now the fishing ship's still under attack. Going to be losing this cabinet though very shortly if he's not too careful. Going to be retreating back, filling up this fish here with all these fishing ships is absolutely huge. We do see the armory just about to be up, and the Hersa are going to be making their way over to this location. Cabinet may get produced. We do see that the fishing ship have filled up this shore as well, so Kimo playing this map very, very nicely here. Troll coming in. There is a priest here to pick this one off. Kimo not paying attention to it. And there we go. He does decide to turn around. This troll will get picked off very fast with all of those towers and a priest fighting back there. So do take down a house now as one cabinet starts to get built in order to pick that one off. More houses coming up for Kimo. A barracks coming up. He's going to want to start pumping out those axemen. We see a temple coming down on the front here. And Bragi has been researched faster than Kimo's fast rock, and a forward temple here as well, as this is going to be a brutal time right now for Kimo to deal with. But the Hersa are getting targeted, almost gets picked off. The dock under a lot of fire here, as this cabinet chilling a little bit too close to the shore, but that does draw these Hersa in, and he will be able to pick this one off. It's not going to be fast enough to run away, so that's a nice play there for Kimo at this point. We don't see anything coming out of these docks just yet, as SunTzu is just ignoring them, trying to make some battle bore on the front. We do have the Bitsukos and the Rock to start running around, and Migdal Stronghold going up as well in the base, as Kimo has got about 700 gold left in this gold mine. Now the Bitsukos running out, or the Rock running away from the base. There's no units here to stop this one, and we do see some axemen starting to get produced now. Pharaoh getting targeted over in this corner. Kimo not paying attention to it as the battle ball hitting this location. Nice play there from SunTzu to distract with the battle ball while he picks off that Pharaoh. Villagers turning around, but a Valkyrie spawn here going to change things quite a lot. These villagers have probably got Skin of the Rhino. They do. He's got all of the upgrades as well. Going to be retreating away from this location here. He's got his Migdal Stronghold up at this point, making some priests, getting Hands of the Pharaoh out as well, forcing these units away. And Kimo is defending fairly nicely at this point, but there are a lot of units here for SunTzu. The priest that was chilling, it does get picked off instantly. A troll spawn here as these priests need to come out. Maybe it'd be worth cutting villages or something like that as this gold mine is getting pushed off. But Kimo can retreat back here, just eat goats and start trading if he wants to. And he is going after that Valkyrie there. Another troll spawn for SunTzu. We may be seeing a flaming weapons attack here at this point. Nice micro back into the town center, bringing those villagers in here. And there's the rain for Kimo, going to be blocking any potential flaming weapons as SunTzu is just chilling underneath all of this tower fire. We do see a Crenellations was getting researched there, but looks like it's been cancelled in favor of producing some more units at this point. The gold mine just about to be expired here with 200 gold left. Still need to build more priests to deal with this attack here. The Axemen doing what they can. Should be getting that Pharaoh back, as well as the Patsukos over here picking off dwarves that are on this gold mine. That's absolutely huge. But what it does do, we need to remember this, is that it gives population space for more of these Hersa to do their thing. These villagers going to be moving over onto the wood or onto food or something like that. So the Pharaohs over here, as these units all getting pushed back, as all the Hersa seem to have been picked off. And nice play from Kimo at this point in order to stay alive. Now they're moving up, going to be attempting to get this mining camp up, potentially throwing down a Migdol stronghold over here. These units are spied, so definitely going to spot it regardless of everything else. The Hersa over here, very low HP as well, and the villagers trying to mine on this gold mine. But the battle boar coming in right now, trying to throw up a wall over here. Not going to be happening. The Pharaoh getting pulled back, trying to stay away. There are low HP battle boars here as well, using the special ability onto these villagers, getting pushed away from the gold mine, but he's able to defend this one. Patsukos searching around. These villagers have found a gold mine over here as the Patsukos moving in, can get a locust on this location here and do a lot of damage to the economy of SunTzu, who has got his market up already, but probably not too close to the Mythic Age just yet. And in fact, Kimo is probably going to be able to get some Mythic Age first because he's got all of that fish economy. We do see a Drakkar coming out as Kimo going to be garrisoning into this location. The fishing ships pop out now to start fishing themselves, as a one Drakkar enough to force Kimo away. But nicely done so far for Kimo, able to get his gold mine. Not quite secured, but it's being gathered from, which is better than normal. Now the temple getting picked off, lots of idle villages for Kimo, and that's kind of big because those are priests that are direly needed for Kimo. He's now got 2 town centers. He's going through Osiris as well. This is absolutely huge. Really smart play for Kimo, but he needs to build his temple back up to get that free mummy to deal with any incoming fire giants. The Wadget getting picked off over here. We're not paying attention to this, but Sukos getting targeted down, still not using any sort of locust. And there's the locust swarm onto this location. Going to be picking off a lot of these dwarves here as SunTzu is getting absolutely torched right now. SunTzu not able to use his what's it called, flaming weapons because of that rain, and then decided to sit in this location for way too long. And now this gold mine is just coming in absolutely clutch. The battle boar does pop out. Pharaoh is still chilling in the back, a little bit low on the HP. The rock still flapping around, trying to find some more villages to pick off. Drakkar coming out into this location, picking these villages off. The temple is up, and there is System of the Bast yet again. In order to build those villages nice and cheap, Kimo can now start thinking about a 3rd town center, and we see the villagers over here getting picked off yet again by this Patsukos. Nice micro from Kimo to pick that one up, not taking too much damage. Picks off another dwarf, going to be flying somewhere else. And now we've got some ramming galleys coming out for Kimo in order to pick off these fishing ships to get that location back for himself. And he's trying to build up another ramming galley on this side as well. And Kimo, well, there's the flame weapons for SunTzu, but there's like 3 Hersa here. There's only 3 Hersa, and they all get picked off basically instantly. There is the Mythic Age for Kimo. Son of Osiris coming down onto these units. The battle ball gets picked off as well. The frost giants spawn here, but the Son of Osiris is going to be more than enough to pick that one off. Plus the mummy coming in to snipe any other myth units that are coming out. And this is looking like it is Kimo's game to win here. And there goes the temple. There goes the frost giant. And there is these chariot archers running around, getting their raids in. and he will be moving into this location as the villagers move over here, and SunTzu calls GG. Well played by Kimo, taking this second game, leveling the series and winning the home map of SunTzu with some really nice raw play here, moving forward to get these docks nice and early. The kill off that early fish economy was gigantic, and I don't think SunTzu was prepared for that at all. So just very, very nice play by Kimo here in this first game. We'll move on to game number 3, the deciding game, very, very shortly. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you are enjoying the content, please consider hitting that follow button on Twitch. And if you're on the YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next